Hi, my name is Paulina Santillan and I'm going to talk about the different topics about we saw in Module 3. First, we are going to start with a list with the important events of the last decades. In the number 1, we have the crisis of the Soviet system and the situation in East Europe. Next, we have the dissolution of the USSR and the rise of the CIS. The next one we have from bipolarism to a unipolar world. The unipolar world and the new economic and political world order. Then we have the trade blocks in the interdependent economics. And finally, we have the digital revolution and means of communication. Now we are going to talk about globalization. The globalization implies the opening of local and nationalist perspective to a broader outlook of an interconnected and independent world, with free trans of capital, goods, and service across national frontiers. However, it does include unhindered movement of labor and, as suggested by some economists, may hurt smaller or fragile economics if applied indiscriminately. Then we have the terrorism. Definition is the unlawful use of violence and intimidation, especially against civilians, and the pursuit of political aims. The terrorism is usually understood as the use of threats of violence to further a political cause. There is no universally agreed definition of terrorism, making a difficult object to quantify. The next one is the unipolar world. When a single country who has a status of power, then that condition in polarity, the international politics, mean unipolar world order. At present, world order is unipolar because USA is the only present superpower. No country or combination of countries can change the superpower. After the end of Cold War period in 1989, US enjoyed the status of single superpower. Next one, we have the digital era. The definition is the historical period characterized by the existence of digital technology. Since the invention of the television and the telephone, the world has traveled through a process of unprecedented technological advances. The progression of the computer in the middle of the 20th century has been a principal innovation that has marked the revolution. As you well know, computers today form a fundamental part of our lives, helping us to process documents, perform numeric operations, control systems of all types, study, work, and be entertained. Now we have the different questions. Why did the globalization emerge? At the origin of globalization, there are several criteria. Some believe that it arises from the same development of man and its expansions. Others consider that it was a product of the development of the ancient empires. There are those who speak of the encounter between two cultures. Others, they argue that it is a complex process that had its emergence and development to the 20th centuries. In most cases, what caused the terrorist attack of 20th century? The beginning of the terrorist period of the century was carried out by groups whose banner was nationalism, separatism, basically. Then it has concerned of the fight for religious fanatics. In any case, the terrorist act, irrespective of its objects and actual justifications, tries to find motives and justifications of which to disguise itself, even contradictory, such as a pacific cause and human rights defenders. How has the digital era influenced today's society? Internet and its relations in the World Wide Web has been facilitating access to all information necessary, causing a considerable increase of the interactivity between people of different countries and continents in the world, offering the possibility of development of capacities and abilities for the teleworking. The multicultural interaction, the access to the information, knowledge, and education with a principal objective of decrease the digital breach. Well, it's all, and thanks for watching.